MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. Eric Lauer, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Here's Javier Baez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty, we're taking a look at a team right here, Dero. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Javier Baez is retired to lead off the ball game. At the plate, David Bodie. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Bodie, playing here in his age 26 season, he was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Our temperatures should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Outside, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Here's Brock Holt now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Brock Holt.
Now here it comes. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
1 ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
To first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here's Eric Sogard. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. I'm set with the 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
And here's Christian Yelich now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1. Holt on second. Sogard on at first with nobody out. And there's ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he grounds one briskly to short. Baez has it. One there on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Here's Jed Jerko now, and they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Comes set, the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Lester isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now they've got him in a rundown. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. We are still scoreless. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch on its way.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Popped up. Arcia over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That is it. The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, batting .300 for the series, 3 for 10. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
That is it. The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Set to get his day started, Kyle Schwarber, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Popped him up. Pena is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Leading off for the Brewers, the first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Ball. Down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. High and away, not close. 3-0. Tyrone Taylor is on deck. The 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Tyrone Taylor. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Count still at 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch of the at-bat. Arcia, a 25-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So in now for Chicago, Steven Souza. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch.
At the ball. Count 1-0. Ball at inside.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way.
Ball in.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Almora.
So here's Albert Almora next. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, inside, ball
He's
two.
certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Line to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Nico Horner is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Nico Horner.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the belt, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Scooped up. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Taylor will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers nothing.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you,
Number
Heidi.
32.
Tyler Chatwood is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena, batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Chatwood, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Eric Lauer. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. One and two to the Brewers pitcher.
1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Brock Holt, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ball 3. The 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a two-out base runner.
The batter, the second baseman, Eric.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
In is Christian Yelich. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez ranging to his right, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Brewers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chopped to third. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Bounce to first. There is Jerko to second for 1. On to the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Avisail Garcia.
The left fielder, Avisail Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
So striding forward now, Jed Jerko. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in, Tyrone Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a base hit on the line. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Orlando Arcia.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Now a throw over, and the runner back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2. Here it is. And a good take there will push it to 2-2 now on the Brewers shortstop. Got him. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail this one 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
The pitch. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And the count will be full. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Steven Souza Jr.
So coming to the plate, Steven Souza. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. Garcia is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
At the plate, Albert Almora. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes. Fouled off. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, Manny.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Manny Pena will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Popped high in the air. Baez waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Eric Lauer.
So here now's the pitcher, Eric Lauer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Grounded down the third baseline. Bryant is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw none.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Victor Caratini will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball well outside. And there's a base hit on the line.
Up next to the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. One there, on to first to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Two away now for the Cubs in the sixth, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Here's the first pitch to him.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Here comes the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball one. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Rowan Wick enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 50.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Striding into the box, Christian Yelich. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, You just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
So here is Avisayo Garcia. Pitch out, nothing doing. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the 1-0. Hit toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Jerko swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyrone Taylor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Here's the 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. In there, 1-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Slider laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ripped down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One out and a runner on second base. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Jeremy Jeffress is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0 home.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the pitch.
Hey.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. As a look, now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Eric Lauer. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
From the belt, the pitch. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. There's one on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Digging in now, Brock Holt, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Almora races in, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Eric Sogard is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
The set and the 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
41.
Thank you, Heidi. David Phelps has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. At the plate now, Steven Souza, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Jason Hayward will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Stepping up now, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The right fielder, Christian Yelich.
First offering on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
He's set and the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Now at the plate, Jed Jerko. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Takes this the other way to right. The catch is made. Here comes the go ahead run for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now batting, Tyrone Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ready with the 2-0.
Ball 3.
3-1. The 3-1. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. From the stretch, there goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Ready with the 1-0. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Sent on the ground out to second, right to him. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Brewers lead it 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
And batting in the 6th, number 71.
All set for the start of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul for strike 2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Now here it comes. Misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded by Sogard. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Ready once again, David Bodie. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Garcia. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. takes a third. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Milwaukee Brewers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. David Phelps wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Josh Hader closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.